we are back once again with our beloved grinder. I'm super excited to do this because that last flavor was delicious. Now, I made the mistake of doing the poll on Twitter, which seemed to have a lot of bugs. A lot of people were saying that they voted, interacted with the tweet, but the votes accurate idea as to what flavor people really wanted to see next. But I think that it's supposed to be the almond golden raisin. No, that's not the right one. They wanted the baker's chocolate. They wanted baker's chocolate and molasses, which is also an Ethiopian blend. So that is what we're going to blend up next, and I'm so excited to get that going. So we're gonna just go ahead and rip this open. No point in being cute about the packaging. Now, I did do a really good, and I mean really good job cleaning out this grinder of like all the old coffee grounds. Obviously, moisture is the enemy when it comes to grounds. So in order to make sure that I was getting it clean, but not getting it moist, I used nothing but dry paper towels and that wasn't enough. So I went and I got the last little bit of compressed air and I blew all of that old dust out. So we're gonna go ahead and just the grinder. Get down in there and see. So, right away, smell great. Love that. Oh, it smells like breakfast. It smells almost like a diner. Like diner coffee. Well, normally diner coffee is really bitter and really potent, but it's got that we serve pancakes and waffles sort of vibe going for it. So let me grab our can. Had to grab the can. Had to grab that can. When the can has also been cleared out, go ahead and grind the rest of this stuff. Watch it work. Look at it go. And that's the last of it. Again, this smells absolutely fantastic, and we've got a good, decent amount to experiment with it. So what I'm going to do, get this grinder cleaned up and put away. We will make the usual coffee. We will make our espresso. And I'm going to attempt to make it iced. We'll see how that goes. So ideally, I would put all of this into one video. I'm gonna put up, from now on, whenever I do a poll, I'm gonna do it on the YouTube community page because I believe that it'll be less buggy. We'll see how that goes. Might get more interaction and more people will see it because it's on the same platform that the videos go up to. So be sure to keep an eye out for that. And should review the coffee in a single video, but I need to do some other things. So give me just a second. I'm gonna organize my thoughts and get things put together, and we'll see how that goes. Pause for a moment, please. So, Intermission Eris here to share a little bit of news. In the process of cleaning up the grinder, I noticed a few things that were a little bit alarming. The first and foremost is that the footage, for whatever reason, is a lot darker than it's supposed to be. I'm not entirely sure why that is, but it's not supposed to be like that. And unfortunately, the nature of the way that I have to record this means that there are no retakes. There's not exactly a way that I can like fix it in post or anything, so it's just gonna be a little dark. I went back to make sure that the rest of my videos weren't like that, and they weren't, so I at least have that comfort, but I'm not sure what exactly caused the footage to be so dark in the first place. So I have to figure that out. That's not fun. The other thing that I'm noticing is the coffee grounds. So I've obviously done a lot of coffee videos at this point, and I have a pretty good idea as to what coffee grounds are supposed to look like. But I noticed that there was something inside of these coffee grounds, these like little flakes. And I'm not sure if the footage is going to do it justice, so I went ahead and busted out the old trusty cell phone camera to give you a much better look. And you can see that there's like these little white bits and stuff in it. I'm not really sure what all of that is about. For comparison, on the left is the Boon Boona coffee that I just ground up. And on the right is your more standard... no, it is a standard Starbucks ground coffee. And you can see that there is a difference. Now, I know that this is for sure 100% going to affect the flavor, but what I'm not sure about is whether or not this is an intentional additive or something else is going on. But I have what I have, and I'm not afraid to try it. So I'm going to finish cleaning up and getting reorganized. I'm going to hopefully address the light problem, and we're going to brew a cup of this molasses chocolate coffee. Because it still smells good. So we'll just see if that's going to affect the flavor or not. Okay, so it's been a couple of days, and I don't know if I was just imagining things or what, but it definitely feels like something in my settings got changed. Maybe I just wasn't paying close attention. But it just felt like the brightness was different. And I could be crazy, it could just be the heat getting to me. Leave a comment down below if you noticed a difference in brightness between the first part of this video where I was grinding the beans and this part where I'm actually trying to make the coffee. But I don't quite think it's the same. Again, I could just be imagining things. Anyway, we're here now to actually make the coffee and try it out. I think I'm going to do this flavor and the final flavor from the Boon Boona company, and then I'm going to switch gears into making more iced coffees because it's just too hot. It's a struggle, and you can kind of tell it's a struggle by how infrequently I've been uploading recently. That's not usually how I do things. So let's go ahead and get started. Go ahead and empty this out from the last thing. I'll go ahead and give a disclosure now, because I did try to record the second part a few different times, so I do know what the coffee tastes like. But we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. You know how we do things here. Filter. I think I got 2 filters. These ones are extra stuck together for some reason. Oh, 3 filters. Oh my gosh. Once again, not sure how much of it you can see in that black void. Look at that. There's some stuff in there. I'm going to talk about that once we get this coffee brewed up. The reservoir already has water in it. We hit our brew button. So, About the stuff inside of the coffee grounds, I definitely think that it is intentional. This coffee has a very molasses type flavor. It tastes like a breakfast. Oops. It tastes like a breakfast, and I guess I have to be careful not to put my fingers together. What else can I say about it? The molasses part comes through. There are some other flavors that I think are supposed to be a little bit more present, but they're getting a bit overpowered. Smells. Yeah. I hope that this isn't one of those limited time flavor things. I'd be able to accept if it was seasonal, but this is something that I definitely want to revisit in the future specifically. And I'm not a fan when I get my hands on a product and I really, really like it, and then it's never available ever again. So hopefully that's not the case with these, but I will be looking into them. This is a type of flavor that I think so if I had like if I had a dehydrator and could somehow do what Nile Red did, for example, when he made instant coffee out of regular coffee, I could incorporate that coffee powder into milk or cream and turn it into ice cream with that, infuse that ice cream with that flavor, and it would also taste really, really good. And I think that if I were going to add something to it, like an extra, I would say a salted caramel, but not too much, because again, that molasses flavor that's in the coffee already, I think that would play well with a salted caramel sort of deal. I don't know if I would drink this coffee with a muffin because it's already kind of sweet. I think this would be good with something a bit more savory or salty, like a panini. Is it weird to eat a panini with coffee? No. I would eat that with a panini or a quesadilla or something salty. I wouldn't drink this with something sweet per se. That's not weird. No. Get that coffee brewing. As for whether or not I prefer this coffee over the last one, oh, that's tough. I think I do like this one a bit more. I'll go over in more detail what some of those other flavors are other than the molasses. There's like chocolatey notes, of course, but it smells like breakfast muffins, and it's like, I don't know how to describe it other than it smells like a diner. It smells like all of the delicious smells you get when you walk into a place that specializes in cooking breakfast. Alright, so we're back. And I have to say, even though this video feels a lot more messy than the usual coffee videos, I'm still very, very happy with the results. Again, I can't stress just how good this coffee is, and the other notes of flavor that I was trying to find while the coffee itself was brewing. I remembered that the flavor was chocolate, but it's not just regular milk chocolate or anything like that. It's actually baker's chocolate. This is baker's chocolate and molasses. Now, I've accidentally put baker's chocolate just by itself in my mouth before, and it was a horrible experience. This, I think, because of the molasses, is a much more neutral flavor. It's not bitter, and it does carry its own natural sweetness, But it's a particular type of sweet that means that while a lot of people normally have pastries with their coffee, the only thing that I could think of while I was drinking this was how much I wanted something savory. Maybe some pretzels or something. This isn't a coffee that I would pair with some sort of other sweet, delectable treat, and that's because of the way that this coffee is sweet. All in all, I'm very, very happy with the flavor, and again, I think I do like this a little bit more than the last flavor that I tried. But because of the heat, after I review the next coffee, I will be transitioning over into doing more iced coffees, which is going to definitely affect some of the flavors that I describe. So the next one will be like normal, but after that, you're gonna have to take what I say about coffee with a grain of salt, at least for the summer months, because I can't be drinking hot drinks in... It's 40 degrees Celsius as I record this, and that's 105 degrees Fahrenheit. I'm really struggling. So if I seem like I'm in a particularly bad mood, please forgive me. I don't mean it. It's just hot. It's just really hot. I definitely resonate with that one Gabriel Iglesias skit where he's talking about being in the Middle East.
Videos, they see TV, they think we are the same. They say, oh, Middle Eastern people are all angry. Look at their face, they're angry. Everybody mad, everybody angry. My friend, we're not angry. It's hot. Okay? It's 117 degrees. Everybody is not mad, they're hot. Look at everybody has a hot face. Everybody hot face. I promise, you give me air conditioning. I am so happy.
But that's going to do it for me. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in another video.